Okay, guys, what is up? I'm going to talk to you about my opinions on the preseason NCAA AP Top 25. Okay, first off, starting, Ohio State won. I mean, they haven't had a down year in 10 years in so long. I mean, they're just a great team. They got a lot of good players back. Even though they lost a ton, they still got a lot of good players like Julian Sayin, Bo Jackson, Jeremiah Smith. And the defense, it is so underrated this year. I've been watching some of the training camp. The defense is insane. I think number one, pretty good place for Ohio State. Oregon could be an argument for number one. They are right up there at the top. They have a great team. I think they're going to be very hard to stop this year. Probably will be in the championship, to be honest. I think they'll make it there because they are going to have a great team this year, and I think two's pretty good for them. Okay, now let me see some weirdos. Penn State, 18. Actually, I don't hate it because let's look at their schedule. Shoot, I hit Washington. Okay, Marshall, they win that. Temple, they win that. Buffalo, they win that. Wisconsin, most likely win. Northwestern, most likely win that. USC might be their one loss, kind of a toss-up. Michigan, also kind of a toss-up. Purdue, they win that. Washington, kind of a toss-up. Minnesota, Rutgers, and Maryland, they win those. So they only have like 3 games that are kind of tough, but they missed the big 3 of the Big Ten, Ohio State, Indiana, and Oregon. They dodged a bullet. I don't think they'd make it to playoffs if they got 10-2, but if they go 11-1, which is a very high possibility, then I think they could make it to the playoffs. Okay. Now, let's look at Iowa at 22. They always find a sneaking for the rankings, but they have a kind of tough schedule, but not the hardest. Okay. Northern Illinois. I think they got that. Iowa State, always a toss-up. But they have these 3 games right here. Michigan, Ohio State, then Washington. That might put them on their downfall and lead them to lose another 1 or 2 games. I don't think they'll make the playoffs, but I do think they'll make a bowl game. Okay, let's keep looking at this. Oh, now let's look at the teams that missed out. Clemson barely missed out. It's because they haven't had the best seasons the last couple of years, so that's probably why. Vanderbilt missing out, I'm a bit surprised by because they had an awesome season last year. It was fun to watch. Wait, I'm looking for a team. Wait. Georgia Tech only had 4 votes after an insane season for them last year. Bit surprised. Virginia only had 1 vote. They probably lost a lot of players. Tennessee always seems to sneak in, but they look like they kind of have a tough schedule. I don't think Tennessee will make it too far unless they have a God squad this season. Georgia, let's look at their schedule. I think Georgia can handle their schedule. Georgia is going to be probably a lock for the SEC championship. I want to take a second to look at Ohio State's schedule. This is how I'm worried that they might not do too well this season because they have Texas, second game at Texas. Then they have Iowa. Then they have Michigan, Indiana, USC, Oregon. 3 games in a row. Then Northwestern, that's fine. But then Nebraska, always a little bit underrated. Nebraska's actually pretty good. And then at Ohio State, OSU versus Michigan. I want to go to that game this year. I don't know if I'm going to go, though. Okay, Okay, let's look at their schedule. Ohio State, 22. They always find a sneaking for the rankings. Michigan, Ohio State, then Washington. I think they got that. Iowa State, always a toss-up. But they have these 3 games right here. Michigan, Ohio State, Indiana, USC, Oregon. 3 games in a row. Then Northwestern, that's fine. But then Nebraska, always a little bit underrated. Nebraska's actually pretty good. And then at Ohio State, OSU versus Michigan. I want to go to that game this year. I don't know if I'm going to go, though. Okay, Yeah, this is going to be a tough schedule. Let's see what happens, though. How do I get out? Oh, there. Okay. Now, let's see here. USC at 14. I like it. I think it's fine. I mean, they're always pretty good, but I think they probably will fall out of the top 25 eventually. But 14 is, whoa, what the heck? Okay, so also number 14 is BYU. Why is USC and BYU both 14? That's weird, but I don't hate it. And then we have Alabama at 13. I don't think they deserve that, if I'm being honest. Oh, wait. Ole Miss at 9. Let's see their schedule. I think they should be higher because they got Trinidad back, right? Let's see. Yeah, they got Trinidad Chambliss back. They probably have Deuce Knight at backup. Oh, he's a freshman. They have a pretty darn good roster. But, okay, let's look at their schedule. Louisville, that's winnable. LSU, winnable. Wow, wait. Oh, they do have a tough 4 games. Texas, Auburn, Georgia, Oklahoma. But I think they probably got that. They're probably a playoff lock. Might go 11-1 or maybe even 10-2, but I think they'll make the playoffs. Okay. Where's the team I'm looking for? LSU, let me see your schedule. Clemson, Louisiana Tech, Ole Miss. Not too bad so far. Texas A&M, McNeese. Why are they playing McNeese? And then they have Kentucky, Mississippi State, Auburn, Alabama, Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas. Not the hardest schedule, to be honest. Maybe 9-3. Okay. I think that's about it on this poll. Utah, I'm kind of surprised to be up there. Michigan, they got a new coach. They got a great new coach. They got that. Coach's poll looks very similar to the AP poll, so we won't really go through that too much. Their top 10 only swaps Oklahoma and Ole Miss and Notre Dame and Texas. Yeah, not much difference. FCS poll, Montana State one. Yeah, that I'm not looking at all that. It makes sense. Alright. Yeah. Really? Okay. Now, NFL just started. I want to talk about some of the good games from rookies starting off. Drew Aller had a heck of a game. 153 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 times he got sacked, and a rushing touchdown. He had a great rookie game. Jeremy Bedard, who is also a rookie, was out there and did not too bad. 4 receptions for 51 yards. Okay, now, let's see. Trey Lance, I just wanted to pull up this game. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do the NFL. I didn't really pay attention to preseason, but I do want to pay attention to the week 1. We're going to get some predictions in. Patriots for Seahawks. 49ers, Rams. Falcons, Steelers. Bills, Texans. Ooh, wait. I think they're both going to be in the AFC Championship. This is hard. I'm going to barely give the edge to the Bills. No, I'm going to give it to the Texans because I think the Bills are going to win in the AFC Championship against the Texans. Okay, Ravens, Colts. I got Ravens. Bears, Panthers. I think this is what I used for my eliminator thing, where you have to like pick a different team each week. I picked the Bears this week, so Bears. Browns, Jags. Browns, Jags. It's that simple. Saints, Lions. Jets, Titans. Do I have to pick one for this? I guess Titans. Bengals, Buccaneers. Chargers, Cardinals. Packers, Vikings. Packers, I guess. Dolphins, Raiders. I got Raiders, Mendoza. Actually, I don't think Mendoza is going to start this season. Commanders, Eagles. Cowboys, Giants. Give me the Giants. And then Broncos, Chiefs, Broncos. That's probably going to be it for this video. Men's basketball, when do you start? Yeah, they don't start for a while. It doesn't even... nothing there. Okay. Well, thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one. Bye.